Roads in Johannesburg today. You know, we were at a virtual standstill in parts of the city, going gaga over a shopping mall. Long queues were the order of the day at the opening of the Mall of Africa, the biggest in sub-Saharan Africa. Eager shoppers had to endure the traffic congestion, long queues, apparently some getting out on the highways just to get into those shops. The mall says by this afternoon, 86,000 people had walked through the doors. With the mall opening today, people have come from as far as Mpumalanga in a bid to take advantage of discounts. Another symptom of the tough economic conditions, with people trying to get as much as possible for their rands. Our reporter Glorious Sefako-Musi spoke to CEO Morne Wilken of the Attacq company that owns the mall. Take
we are very excited. We didn't expect it. I think we're quite surprised and we're ecstatic of what is happening at the Mall of Africa. We did know it's going to work, but it's quite overwhelming. I think it is an exceptional case because there's a lot of retailers that's giving very much good specials, so I think it will attract much more people than will come to the mall over time.
Were there any challenges that you experienced this morning with the opening?
I think the biggest challenge is actually for getting the people in. I think it's something new. As you know, people, when they got something new, they have to adapt to how does the mall work and the parking work. We've got sufficient entrances into the mall, and I think it will just take time to make that work. And the traffic was a bit of a problem today, as you've heard from everyone, but I do think it's not a long-term issue. It would be an interim problem at this point in time, and it will be sorted in the long term.
And with this projects of such magnitudes happening in communities, one can think of the number of jobs that you created. Can you share that with us?
Yeah, Attacq is very excited about this. We have created 3,500 jobs during the construction phase. That has increased to about 14,000 over the last 2 to 3 months when the shop fitting has been happening. And in the operational phase, Mall of Africa is going to give 4,500 permanent jobs. So it's really exciting. I think when government and private sector works together, we actually can create new jobs, and I think it's very important for this country.
Retail sales in February grew to 4%, and economists are saying that's quite huge given the kind of conditions that the economy is in. Is that a concern for the Mall of Africa?
I don't think it's a concern, given the fact that Mall of Africa is situated in the center of Gauteng, which is the financial hub of South Africa. I think the growth in financial ability in Gauteng is a bit different comparing it to the rest of South Africa. And as Attacq, we do believe, given that, we definitely got the right product.
And some critics have been saying the Mall of Africa is adding to an oversupply that is of more retail space. What's your view on that?
I think in general terms, this assumption is made there is an oversupply in retail, but I think you must also look at it at specific areas where we do believe Mall of Africa there is that need, because there is not really competition for us except for Sandton, and Sandton is overtraded. So that's definitely a benefit for us for Mall of Africa. And what we want to create here is really a new city. I mean, the Waterfall Mall of Africa and the park is going to form the nucleus of the new city, and as Attacq, we're going to develop a city over the next 10 to 15 years. And
what has been the take-up on retail space like?
It's been very good. I mean, everything has been occupied. I think there's like 1,000 squares that hasn't been let, but I mean, for 130,000 squares, that's very good.
The day, Joburg